Since the 19th century, the world has gone through global warming due to the escalation of the greenhouse gas emission. This climate change forces the Earth to be uninhabitable by deteriorating the development of our civilization. Hence, nations worldwide unite in pursuing the Sustainable Development Goal 13, that is, climate action, achieving the aim of Paris Agreement, that is, to hold the increase in global average temperature to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, and to pursue efforts to limit temperature increase to 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. To accomplish the goal, Indonesia must impose and implement some policies.
The industry sector in Indonesia has contributed the most CO2 emissions, especially in cement industry and steel industry. In contrast, the world average produces 614 kg CO2 per ton product and 1,900 kg CO2 per ton product respectively. These data show considerable number of emissions to be tackled, and it is true that Indonesia has committed in the form of nationally determined contributions or NDCs to reduce GHG emissions to 29% and to 41% with international support by 2030, compared to the business as usual or BAU scenario. However, based on the data from Aksara of Ministry of National Development Planning in 2019, the achievement of emissions reduction has only reached 23.46%.
For Indonesia to be able to reach the NDC's target of emission reduction, carbon tax seems most likely to be the effective solution. Japan, which imposed a carbon tax, has succeeded in reducing carbon emission up to 8.2% from 2013 to 2018. Yet Indonesia does not have any systematic plan for national carbon tax. Besides that, another solution is green industry. Industrial companies that have implemented it have set energy equivalent to 2.8 trillion rupiah per year in the 2015 to 2017 period. Still, not all industrial companies have implemented the green industry because it is voluntary. Therefore, the government needs to enhance the program along with carbon tax.
Mainly in large cities, the uses of fossil fuel, especially gasoline, 60 to 70% of air pollution, some of which are carbon monoxide, total hydrocarbon, nitrogen oxide, sulfur oxide, and carbon dioxide, caused by the exhaust gas of motor vehicle. Based on a survey for 46.5 km length of road in 2012, the emission rate of carbon dioxide is 20,339.17 tons per year. ICCSR or Indonesia Climate Change Sectorial Roadmap in 2010 stated land transportation contributes around 89% of the total carbon dioxide production in transport sector and 90.7% of energy.
To reduce the CO2 production in transport sector, a mitigation strategy to improve transportation to become more effective, efficient, and environment friendly is introduced, that is ASI strategy, which are avoid, save, and improve. Avoid means keep away or reduce the frequency of traveling, especially using personal vehicle, so that densely populated city need to improve transportation regulation by transit-oriented development. Save means switch the transportation options to low-emission vehicle and non-motorized transport. Thus, the quality of public transportation and public facilities must be advanced. Lastly, improve means increasing the efficiency of transportation energy and ensure the future transportation to clean energy by innovating the transportation technology and designing the support for non-motorized transport.
Based on the performance report of Director General of New Renewable Energy and Energy Conservation in 2019, coal is the most consumed energy source, that is 37.15% in Indonesia, resulting in a significant increase in emissions intensity of more than 10.1% in the last 5 years. But Indonesia still plans to install new coal-fired power generations because coal industry is heavily subsidized, whereas the investment to renewable energy via feed-in tariff policy is not sufficiently attractive. And so renewable energy, still poorly utilized, only achieved 10.9% of the primary energy mix in 2020 from the target 17%.
Numerous actions in power sector must be done by Indonesia to be back on track in achieving the Paris Agreement target, such as implementing policies on moratorium of new coal power plants and on early retirement for the 20 years plus of operation ones. If Indonesia wants to implement the coal phase-out policies, it is necessary to give correct signal to all related stakeholders. And so, Indonesia must increase the utilization of renewable energy by endorsing the feed-in tariff policy, socialize the community, and establish coherency in related institution coordination. Consequently, more investors will support the deployment of renewable energy technology to compete the energy price of conventional technology.
Data from countries around the world suggest the effectiveness of the policies. In conclusion, there is every hope that Indonesia will establish sustainable development concerning climate action in accordance with the Paris Agreement. If all of this above stated solution might be pursued earnestly,